let's talk about Talanoa Hufanga. This team is still alive. This defense is really freaking good, and this is the early star of the defense. Talanoa, you were right about him. I was like, I don't know about Talanoa. You were like, no, he's really good. Hey, what do you think of Talanoa so far?
First of all, this player was the defensive player of the year in the Pac-12.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, he was just SC's, but no. It wasn't like, he's just a good, no. He was the best defensive player in the entire conference.
Yeah.
So that tells you he's special. And then when I talked to him on draft day, he was so quiet and so reserved. And I was like, is this even the same player I'm watching? I'm watching a player at SC with his hair on fire.
Right.
And he sounds so calm and,
like you meditate.
and laid back.
You know what I mean?
And then you watch him go about his business. And we were both there at minicamp. Yeah. And he's right there out on the field first with D'Amico, and he's talking about, I put my hand here and he goes there, and they're talking through scenarios on on blitzing the quarterback and how to get there and hand usage and and every time you watched him, every time the team reconvened, whether it be in minicamp, then training camp, he was always better and faster and in better shape and more respected. Then you talk to the other players. I talked to Jimmy Ward this week. Jimmy Ward was like, this guy has instincts, and he combines those instincts with an incredible diligence in going about film study. And if have instincts, and then I said, Jimmy, at his essence, Jimmy, what makes Hufanga? And he looked me right in the eye, Grant. And he's like, no hesitation. When he sees it, he doesn't hesitate. Jimmy's like, he who hesitates loses. Hufanga doesn't hesitate. He sees it, he attacks it. And right now, he's a force in the run game. Force.
And he's breaking on passes, too. I think he's a great fit for this team because they have such a ferocious pass rush. You need someone who's instinctual and breaking quickly and taking advantage, not just hanging back. And that's him. I've been saying that this defense needs a playmaker. He's the one. Yeah. And he was great about him is he's a playmaker against the run and the pass. The only thing I want to say about Hufanga, we saw it week 1, is that he's so aggressive that if the play extends, if it goes beyond 2 seconds and the quarterback gets out of the pocket, he might be the one that's just chasing around. You know what I mean? So he needs to, and that'll come with experience, but
he needs to play
late in the down.
And also, I mean, the big question is, can teams isolate him and make him play pass coverage down the field? That's his weakness.
No.
In the cover 3, where he can be a box safety. In that situation, I think I said it in camp. I think Jimmy Ward and Hufanga could be the strength of the 49er defense because Ward is an absolute monster as a cover 3 guy and covering the field because he's got those corner instincts and abilities. And then Hufanga is a genius at the line of scrimmage. So those 2 guys, the backups, but the starting caliber safeties are absolutely incredible.
Hold on. Can we give Gibson some credit? I mean, he had a pick in the last game.
Oh, Tayshaun.
Yes, he almost had one.
That was a great pickup by the Niners.
I like Gibson.
We both were pushing. I'll say when I'm wrong, and I was wrong. I was wrong calling for Tart because Tart is an athlete, but he's never going to be a productive interceptor. Gibson had 27 career picks. Now he's got 28. Yeah, and he's got great instincts for it.
I like him. So that's a nice
he's going to get more.
And so the Niners secondary really has improved, and Talanoa in particular is making this defense even better when it was already elite.
And he doesn't come early or late. It's like the same way a great quarterback's got to be on time. If you're going to play the way Hufanga plays, you can't arrive early and you can't arrive late. And his timing, he's on time. So like when you see a coordinated rush and the ball comes out quick, he arrives at the ball carrier right as the ball does and makes an impact.